Hey girlies, it's your girl back with another video. So for today's video, we are going to be helping each other de-influence ourselves from all the new makeup coming out. So if you're interested, then just stay tuned. So I don't know about you guys, but I love it when there's like new releases for makeup coming out and I just like don't care for any of it. But obviously that doesn't always happen for me. You know, I love trying makeup, but since I do have a bigger collection now, I think I've gotten to the point where everything isn't always like, oh my gosh, I need that. It needs to really be more intriguing to like catch my attention. So this is gonna be a video where we just go down trend mood. I do already have a few pictures that I already pre-selected so that we could talk about the products. So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, if you're new here, my name is Karina. I do a lot of makeup related content. I want to start branching out into other things. Sometimes I do vlogs, chit chat, get ready with me. I really hope that you subscribe if you haven't already, and also give this video a big thumbs up. It would really help me out. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday. I don't know how crazy that goal is. I feel like it's like sustainable. I feel like it's achievable since, you know, we have a month before then. My birthday's in August 29th. So I feel like we're almost there, but I feel like a month is a good amount of time to like, you know, maybe get to my goal. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. I've read the analytics for my channel and a lot of people that watch my videos, most of them aren't subscribed. So if you're already watching, you just might as well subscribe. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me just go to the trend mood page. So usually I go down trend mood. Trend mood is this page on Instagram and she just shares a bunch of like the new makeup releases. Even though I feel like her page has somewhat changed throughout the years or throughout time, because I don't think she posts everything like she used to. I feel like depending on who she has like a good relationship with or who she cares about, she'll post, because I don't see everything on her page anymore. Like not everything like compared to what it used to be before. But anyways, let's first start off by talking about this new palette by Cosmic Brushes. This is the Smolder eyeshadow palette. The palette looks beautiful. It really does. I've never tried Smolder. Actually, I think it's a UK brand. Cosmic Brushes is a UK brand. So if you're in the United States, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know, you're probably gonna have to pay those tariff fees if you want to buy anything from the UK. And I feel like that alone should be reason enough to not want to buy anything from the UK. As somebody who lives in the US, not because you don't want to support, obviously if you really want to support, then you know, you do what you want with your money. But if the palette costs you $60, let me see. So the palette cost is going for $39. So $39 for 20 shades. It's honestly a pretty good price, but you're probably gonna end up spending about $30 on those tariffs alone. And that doesn't even count the shipping that they're already gonna charge you if you just get the palette. So I don't need this palette. I have enough eyeshadow palettes and I don't wear eyeshadow all the time. Like today I just have like a nude colored shadow all over my lids, so I'm not gonna get this. I always wonder what other brands shimmer formulas are like, but I don't need this palette, so I'm not gonna get it. Okay, what else? I wanted to talk about NARS. They came out with new multi-purpose sticks. They came out with a few colors. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of brands come out with products like this where you can like use it on your face, on your lips, wherever that you want. I'm just not there yet. These just aren't really intriguing to me. As somebody with oily skin, I feel like I can only use this for days that I want to be more natural versus like a full beat. Like, let's say if I was doing my makeup like this today, I would put the blush like with the stick first and then I would still top it out with powder. So I don't think that I would want to do that. So I'm just gonna stick to what I have already. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that Fenty is coming out with new highlighters? I'm not really sure how many she's coming out with. Let me see, because I feel like she's been dropping more hints progressively. It looks like she's coming out with maybe 3 new shades. Maybe? I'm not sure. So we're gonna see, y'all. The current highlighter that she has out is going for $43. It is a little pricey, so if you're not really big into highlighter, I would just skip it. I actually have one right here with me. This is the one that I have. This is the shade How Many Carats. You guys see that on my hand? That's what that looks like there. Yeah, it's a really pretty shimmer. I saw the teaser on Trend Move for the pink shade. That one low-key looks really nice. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I feel like if I get anything anytime soon, it would just be that, because I love a pink shimmer. I've been really loving pink highlights recently. I've actually been using my Anastasia Glow Kit. I got this years ago, like years ago when they first, you know, became popular. This is a sugar glow kit, and this is like the older version. Now I know that they've updated the packaging, and I've really been liking this shade up top right here. This is in the shade Gumdrop. Really been liking that. Rhode is coming out with 4 new shades of her peptide lip tint. I still have yet to try anything Rhode. I feel like Rhode is one of those brands that is up and coming. I mean, they're super popular now, but I think they're more popular with like the younger crowd. And maybe this is just like me in my head, and I'm like, you know, creating this theory out of like thin air. But I feel like Rhode is definitely more like Gen Z for that demographic versus like Anastasia and like, I don't know. But I feel like you know what I mean. Anyway, she came out with 4 new shades. Each one is $20. These are cute because they have shimmer in them. They have a shimmer in them and they have a tint to them. These are cute, but I'm not gonna get one. I feel like if you want something with shimmer in it, you can just get like an e.l.f. one. Save yourself some coin. Okay, who else? NYX is coming out with a new concealer. It's their Wonder Snatch concealer. I will not be picking this up, even though it looks like they have a really good shade range coming out. It's gonna be going for $8. I'm just not in the market for concealer, so this is just not something that is really intriguing to me. Unless people come out and say that it's like life-changing, then maybe I'll try it, but I think I'm okay for now. Natasha Denona dropped a new mini palette. So her mini palettes have the 5 pans, and for a second when I first saw this, I was like, you know what, I've really been itching for new eyeshadow. But then I looked up the colors that are in this, and don't get me wrong, they look beautiful. I just can't spend this money on eyeshadow right now. So for the 5-pan eyeshadow palette, it's $27, which is a pretty good price point for Natasha Denona. But I feel like I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm like, I have enough makeup. I would rather spend money on updating my wardrobe or getting more accessories, or like I would rather spend on other things right now. So I can't get myself to spend on eyeshadow when I know I haven't really been wearing eyeshadow like that a lot, or I know that I have so much of it already that I'm sure I could find something similar to this in my collection already. So I'm not gonna get this, but the tones do look really pretty. Fenty is also coming out with new gloss bomb stacks. I don't know about you guys, but I just think this type of product is so dumb to me. So then she started dipping the applicator back in. Isn't it just gonna like mix up? So this one, it's like white, purple, and blue, and I think I just saw them release another one. I don't see myself buying these at all. Not my vibe. They go for $24. No, I feel like if I were to buy something like a lip gloss, it would just be one of the regular ones, but I'm not in the market for this, so I'm not gonna spend my money on this. Beauty Creations. So Beauty Creations seems like it's a LA based brand. I've never tried them, but I think I am intrigued because I feel like their price point is a little bit on the more affordable side. I think I want to start dipping into more affordable makeup because I know I do spend on like, I want to say mid-range, high-end brands like, you know, Anastasia, Makeup by Mario, Kylie Cosmetics. It's more like mid-range versus like NYX or Morphe or brands like that. Beauty Creations, I think it's more on the affordable side, so that way I can let you guys know for more affordable options. But Beauty Creations came out with 2 new products, a tinted luxe lip oil and liquid blush. So they came out with a lot of really pretty shades. The lip oils are $7. They have a bundle that goes for $49, and then they have the liquid blush that goes for $8, and the bundle goes for $56. I'm not gonna buy some right now, but I think in the future I would like to try things by Beauty Creations. I think Beauty Creations is calling my name, but I'm not gonna get any of this. But the shade range is really pretty for the blushes and the lip oils. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Touchland and Crocs have a collab. Okay, I mean, it's cute, but like, I guess if you want to spend your money on that, right? So it's a hand mist case. So it's basically like a case for your little Touchland mist. They go for $20, and you can also add the little gibbet charms on them so that it can be cute. They're actually really cute. If I had a daughter, I would buy it for her or something, but I don't see myself buying it for me. But they are super cute. The colors I think that they came out with are really pretty. They came out with a cute pink, blue, lavender, and white. So very cute, but not something I'm willing to spend my money on. Let's see. Ilia. I've heard of Ilia, but I've never tried any of their stuff. They just came out with new soft focus blurring talc-free powder blushes. Each one is going for $36. $36 for a blush. $36. I don't know how much I paid for the Kylie Cosmetics blushes. Those are really good. I've been obsessed with them since I got them, and I feel like I've been mentioning them so much, but I really do love them. They came out with 7 shades. The shades look really pretty, but I'm just not in the market for blush right now. I literally got so many of the Kylie Cosmetics blushes, and I'm obsessed with all of them that I just don't see myself spending money on blush anytime soon. I'm just not in the market for it. Let's see. Fenty also came out with the Bright Fix Instant Brightening Setting Powders. So she came out with 6 shades, and I actually am intrigued. So I feel like this would be something that would be good to use to brighten under the eyes. So the lavender shade and that peachy pink shade are really intriguing to me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try them or not. They're gonna go for $38, which is a little pricey, but we're gonna see. Makeup by Mario. They came out with new long wearing cream eyeshadow. So usually I would not be like excited or intrigued by liquid eyeshadow, but I don't know what it is about these that I think the shades that he chose very, very pretty, very wearable. And also I think sometimes and I don't think it's because of the eyeshadow. I think sometimes I just don't like taking the time to blend darker shadows on my eyelids, and I feel like this would just make it so much easier for whatever reason. But the only one that really, well, I was intrigued by a few of the shades that he came out with, but the one that intrigued me the most is this dark cool tone gray. I think it would look beautiful on its own, but also if you like were to top it off with like a shimmer, and you could do a different, like a variety of shades for the shimmer on top, and it would be so pretty, so cute. And like I like how in the pictures they show different eye colors and different skin tones, so you can see what that would look like against a different skin color or against a different eye color, and it just looks so pretty. He's coming out with 10 different shades, and they'll be $25 each. The shade Bisque is also intriguing to me because I feel like maybe that would be a good base for whenever I just want to keep this neutral. Like I would just put that as the base and that's it, because right now I've been having a hard time finding a combination that doesn't crease in my eyelid. Like right now I put concealer and then I just top it off with a light color eyeshadow, but sometimes throughout the day if I'm wearing it for a long time it'll crease. So I'm just trying to figure out something that works. I know a lot of people recommend the MAC paint pots, the concealer pot, so I might try that, but I think this one might be, you know, something that could work. What else? Dior, they came out with new eyeshadow palettes, little quads. The packaging is cute. I feel like it looks very edgy, but I just don't see myself buying this. Like, do people even like Dior quality shadows? I feel like I've heard people talk about them, but I don't really know. I would have to go to Sephora or somewhere to like dip my fingers in there and test it out, because I just know these are pricey. They're going for $85. No, not for me. I think like if you really want to try Dior, this would be like a good present maybe to, you know, so you could try it and it could be cute. Yeah, maybe this would be like a good present, but I wouldn't see myself spending my money on this. Like for $85 you can get a bigger eyeshadow palette with more shades from a good brand. Also I know Huda Beauty, she sold her palettes for I think $69, and you get all of these shades, and her shimmers are beautiful. Natasha Denona, I think they're like between $60-$70, and you get so many beautiful shades. So yeah, I just can't get myself to buy that. MAC, it came out with a new type of lip liner. They're called the Lip Glazer Glossy Lip Liners. I am intrigued to see how this would look, because most of my lip liners are matte. So will this give you the appearance of a juicier lip or no? But I feel like with the glossy lip liner, it also will decrease its wear time. I feel like that's reason enough to not want to buy it. So I will be holding off on these. They came out with a good amount of shades. I'm not sure how much they're gonna sell for. It doesn't say on here, but typically MAC lip liners are $25 or something like that. But I will not be buying any more lip liners. Danessa Myricks came out with new color fix sticks. So they're multi-use pearl pigment sticks, and she came out with 10 different duos. So there's 2 colors on each side of the sticks, and each one is going for $38. I don't know how I feel about these. They look really, really pretty. I think I would just have to see more swatches, because the swatches on here just don't really look too convincing. Like the colors look very muted, so I just don't think the colors are reflecting the best on camera. I would like to try the formula, but it is a little pricey, $38. It's kind of steep. But the Nasamyrix does come out with really good stuff. Her formulas so far, the ones that I've tried, are really good. So Natasha Denona came out with new high scope liquid bronzers. So these look kind of interesting. I still have not dabbled with liquid bronzers, which is interesting because I actually have the LYS stick bronzer and I haven't tried it yet. So I'm gonna try that first and see how I feel about it, and then maybe try something else. Like I said, my skin is just really oily, so I think twice about trying the liquid formula stuff. But I did see that she posted that this is like water resistant or something. Maybe it'll be good for like the summer. So like this would be good actually, because I might try this one. I might try this one. They're going for $38 and she came out with 7 shades. Low key, high key, she could have came out with some deeper shades. It's supposed to be a natural matte finish that lasts all day. So we'll see. I might try it only because it looks like it would be long wearing. But anyways, I think that's it for today, guys. I just so excited. I guess my heart gets so happy when like I'm not really that excited about any new makeup because I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and also give this video a huge thumbs up. It really helped me out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.